Alright guys, let's get started in part 2 of our list. So we worked on the S, the ES, and the S with the Z sound. And then we started with our Ys. So let's keep going with that, with our Ys. The next base word is going to be holiday. Holiday. A at the end of a base word, spelled with an A-Y. Holiday. We have a Y at the end. So the letter before the final Y is a vowel, so we keep the Y and add the suffix S. It's a vowel sound. A, it's voiced, so we say the voiced version, which is Z. Holidays. The next base word is delay. Delay. The long A sound can be spelled with A-Y. We've got the letter before the Y is a vowel. We keep the Y and add the S. And because the A sound is a voiced sound, we say the voiced Z when we say the S, plural S. Delays. The next base word is donkey. Donkey. E-Y. The letter before the the letter before the final Y is a vowel. We keep the Y and add the S. It's a vowel sound, voiced, so we use the voiced Z. Donkeys. The next base word, let me speed this up. The next base word, let me move my light, that's too bright. Okay. The next base word is supply. Supply. S-U-P-P-L-Y. Supply. Now let's look at the Y roll. If the letter before the final Y is, it's an L, so that's a consonant. You're going to change the Y to an I and add the suffix. So we're going to change the Y to an I and add the ES. So it goes along with this one. When the word ends in a consonant and then a Y, you drop the Y and add IES. Or you could say you change the Y to an I and add ES. But it's an ES, not just an S. So change the Y to an I and add ES. The I is not part of the suffix ending. It is the Y changing to another letter before you add the suffix ending. The next base word is going to be company. Company. The letter before the final Y is a consonant. You change the Y to an I and add ES. Back here, let me go back to supply. Supply has the long I sound. Because it's the long I sound, it's a vowel. It's a voiced. So we're going to be the voiced Z. Not as, like the ones that follow the ch and the sh. That's S. Two separate sounds. S. This is just the Z sound. Company, it had the long E sound. That's a vowel. This is going to have the Z because it's voiced following the voiced vowel sound. The next base word is hobby. H-O-B-B-Y. The letter before the final Y is a consonant. You change the Y to an I and add ES. It's going to say the Z sound because hobby, the last sound is the E sound, which is voiced. So it's going to be the voiced Z. The next base word is daisy. Yellow flower was a daisy. The letter before the final Y is a consonant. Drop the Y, change it to an I, and add ES. It says the Z sound because E is the last sound that you hear in daisy, which is a vowel, it's voiced. So we're going to use the voiced E. The next word is county. K-L-E-E. The letter before the Y is a consonant. Change the Y to an I and add ES. And E is the last sound. It's a voiced, so we use the voiced Z when we say it. The next one is memory. M-E-M-O-R-E. The letter before the Y is a consonant. Change the Y to an I and add ES. E is the last sound, and so it's voiced, so we use the voiced Z. And the last word is battery. Bat-er-E. The letter before the final Y is a consonant. Change the Y to an I and add ES. E is the last sound, it's voiced, so we use the voiced Z sound. There we go, guys. When you know the rules, it's actually pretty easy. So to change the Y to an I, the Y has to have a consonant in front of it. That's the only time you change the Y to an I before you add the suffix in it. Except for suffixes that start with an I, like an ing. That's the only time. But you don't have to worry about that exception in this list because we were only adding the plural S and ES. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these cards up so that you can pause. You can have them write these rules down in their journal. If you have a phonics journal, let me speed that up a little bit more. There we go. So that y'all can copy this down, or if the teacher wants to type this up, you have that opportunity. I hope that you have a great week, 4th graders, because y'all are so awesome. See you next week.